YouTube, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Keezy. It ain't easy being Keezy. We're gonna start this thing off. Today we are talking about ripped denim, or like blown out knee distressed denim. A little bit about how I style my own ripped denim, and also a DIY, like a 3-step easy way to do a DIY with like an affordable look for ripped denim. So let's get it. Today, just to like clarify, the look that I'm kind of chasing after is kind of like the older look of maybe like 3-4 years ago when Fear got and did the distressed denim, where like the knees, you can almost completely see your knees and the holes are quite big. And today I'm just gonna try to like perceive that look as best as I can. Okay, so very quickly, you're gonna need your pants. And I got these at H&M, very cheap. They're like $25 because I got 15% off. These are the skinny size, but I bought a 34. Typically I'm a true size 33, but I bought a 34 because these are skinny. I did not go with the slim because I think that sometimes at the bottom of the pants, they can get a little bit too loose, especially for the look that we're trying to achieve today. The next item you're going to need is a scissor, some sandpaper, preferably either a paint pen or maybe just your regular permanent marker. And you're also going to need your basic razor, just so you can cut through the pants as easy as possible. And the first step that I took was that I tried the pants on, and I kind of just like visually stepped in front of the mirror, looked exactly where I wanted to cut the holes where my knees were. And then go ahead and get your razor. Either you could do this with your pants on, which I suggest that you don't because you might cut into your skin. So I suggest either having the pants taken off, and then on the parts that you marked or tallied where you want to cut, just make a little slit in there and then rip open the pants. I recommend, if you're going to rip open the pants, just be a little bit careful, because sometimes what tends to happen is if you rip it too quickly, the rip doesn't go in the direction that you want it to go. So I did happen to use this scissor, and I just kind of cut a little bit to make it a little bit bigger and make the cut of the actual hole that I wanted exactly the way I wanted it. So at this point, it's kind of up to you on how you want to cut the hole. In the very beginning, I cut just a slit. I tried it back on, and then I saw it and I was like, okay, that's not really gonna work for me because you can't really see a blown out knee. I wanted to see like a majority of my knee through the pants. So instead, I took the pants back off. I kind of cut like a rectangular shape, and I tried to make the rectangular shape kind of like as thick as possible. I just kind of cut inch by inch, and then tried the pants back on, looked in the mirror. If it's enough, give like the look of what I'm trying to achieve, then I stop. So after you've cut your hole in the places that you want, the most important part is either taking your scissor or taking some sandpaper and going on the edges of the holes that you created to kind of give it like a little bit of a frayed look and have some of the threads be kind of hanging off. And I would use the scissor to like open it up a little bit like this, and then use the edge where you just kind of scrape at the edge of the pants to kind of give it that distressed look. Now this right here is kind of like a finished product. I just tried to be as, not as fancy as possible, but I just tried to kind of go at it in a way where it's like it needed to fit my style. I don't like to show that much knee, but I like to show it for this particular look. This is as far as I would go. I think it turned out pretty good. If we look at the right leg here, I cut a hole on top of the bottom one, so I kind of kept this little strand right here. That kind of gives it a little bit more character to it, and it's not just the same exact holes on each side. And also on the right side of the leg, I decided to cut a hole up top, and I just kind of gradually started to make it bigger. One big tip that I want to give you when distressing your pants is that don't go too fast, okay? Don't go too fast when you're cutting the holes, and don't get too excited, because what can happen is that you get so excited that you make a hole so big where you're like, and then you put on the pants and you're like, dude, like this is not what I was looking for. And then at that point you gotta start over, because then now those pants, if you're not gonna wear the pants, they're now trash, or you gotta give them to Goodwill or something like that. But after that, I also made some holes on the back here. I didn't want to put any holes on the back right pocket, because no matter what pants I wear, I always use the back right pocket as much as possible. I did put it on the back left pocket. I thought I'd give it a little bit of variation, because it's cool to have like a crazy amount of holes in the front, but then if you like turn the pants around and there's no distressing on the back, like how weird would that look? You know what I'm saying? Like I think it makes sense to have distressing on the front and the back. Maybe not so much down the legs of the back, but maybe something up top would be kind of nice and kind of give it a little bit of character. Like switching up the back left pocket is kind of like what I was going after. And to finish up the pants completely, I even worked on the bottom, and I gave it a little bit more frail on the bottom, because it just looks really strange to me to have like a perfect pair of pants that are just not distressed anywhere except the knees. It just doesn't look right to me. So I decided to take the bottom, take some sandpaper, sand it all down, and then it gives you this like really like frail look on the bottom, and it looks like very, I guess you could say, kind of professionally done. And I also cut a hole on the bottom side of the pants to kind of give it a little bit more airway. Instead of having just a lot of air running through the knees, I thought it would be nice to kind of have some air running through the bottom too. So on like a hot summer day, or just any hot day, you could wear these pants. Instead of wearing shorts, you can still wear jeans and still get that ventilation that comes through your pants, right? So with that being said, I just suggest if you're gonna do this, just have fun with it. You know, like just experiment. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be something cool. I mean, obviously these are not like high quality designer denim or anything like that. Especially if you buy the pants extremely cheap, just like have a wind at it and just like use your tools and go at it, make a whole bunch of rips and make a whole bunch of whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, if you mess up, the worst thing that happens is that you're just not gonna wear the pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just buy a new pair of pants and just start over and try again. Alright, and to close this video out, I will run through a little bit of B-roll of what I got as far as like putting outfits together with these ripped pair of pants. Since I did finish this pair of pants too, I do want to work on a like light blue type of denim. I just haven't found the right wash. And then I also want to try a gray pair of pants and do the same exact look with that. So before I run this footage, if you're watching this and if you made it this far, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about some of the outfits that I put together. If you have questions on where I bought some of these items, how I guess maybe more specifically distressed these pants. I know I didn't go through it entirely, so I can give you more detail if you leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's dope? Do you think it's stupid? Do you think I'm late in this fashion trend, so to speak? I don't know. You all gotta tell me. So closing this out, make sure you guys keep it locked right here for all your latest information from music, fashion to culture. It is your boy, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Okay, yo, RIP to my shoes. I was doing this shit. I thought maybe it had one more wear in them, but holy shit, my fours fell apart. I'm so mad. I'm like mad, but not really mad. Like, oh, that's though. Man, they are not lying when this shit fall apart on you. Like, this shit fall apart on you, bro. This shit crazy. Jordan, can you figure your shit out? Why the hell does this shit do this? Like, ridiculous. The ones that come out in 2019 better not do this shit. Bruh, this is for show on display forever, for life. Like this, the whole sole fell out. Like, what the hell? Você e seu grande amor, como é que vai? Você e seu grande amor, como é que vai? Você e seu grande amor, como é que vai? Você e seu grande amor, como é que vai? Seu grande amor, como é que vai? Você e seu grande amor, como é que vai? Você e seu grande amor, como é que vai? Você e seu grande amor, como é que vai? Você e seu grande amor, como é que vai?